Okay, 1 week until my track Black Mustang comes out, so I figured I would show you guys kind of the process of how I approached recording this. To be honest with you, when I went into the studio, when I was laying this track down, I had the rough idea of what I wanted the song to be. I had a couple of verses, but to be honest with you, I just put the beat on and I stepped up to the mic and I really approached it more in like a layered effect, in the sense of like I just fully riffed for the whole, the first take, track one. Then I muted that, then I made another track, and then I just did ad-libs on that one. And then I muted that, and then I made another track, and then I sang over that. And then what I did is I went back and listened to what I had done there, kind of refined, like, okay, this is sounding like a verse, this is sounding like a chorus, this is kind of working, and then I kind of went in and refined it. So let me show you my homework. Also, I'm showing you my homework so you guys don't accuse me of making this with AI, because I didn't. All right, so as you can see, we've got, this was take one. We've got like 3 takes. Let's just solo this so you guys can hear what we ended up even using from this take. Why can't I hear it? Okay, so yeah, because
do your thing, daddy.
of course.
Your black Mustang, toss me around, turn it up.
All right.
Don't touch me. Be how you're back in town. Keep quiet, don't tell.
Like, verse was pretty much one take on that first intro. Also, for anybody who doesn't produce, when you're seeing this is basically automation. This is how I basically came back in and edited. So this is all one take. Then I come back in and I'm like, all right, this is the chorus. Obviously, this is the fucking chorus. And then just kind of cut it together and, brought in the ad-libs where it made sense. Honestly, what I learned from this track is sometimes if there's like a more like ad-libs and vocal layers, less is more. And I feel like this album in general, like my last album, I did a lot of like layers and layers and layers of vocals, and then when I listen to it, I don't love that now. And a lot of the music that I listen to that's like top 40 is like, the magic is in the absence of like too much, it's like when you find the minimalist aspects of what works, and I feel like I did that on this record. But one of my favorite things that I found, it's a sax,
I know that I was young.
This little sample. I love it because it's very New York City. It's very New York City, and I wanted to incorporate some of the sounds of the city, even though this song was not about New York City. I want the sounds to be reflective of the fact that I've been in New York City for 11 years. It's definitely shaped my sound. So that was like kind of the final touch on this track, because I didn't want too many more instrumentals. I want it to be mostly beat and bass heavy and let the vocals kind of, shine. But that saxophone was like, I don't know. I feel like that was like the magic touch that where once I added it, it was like, okay, it's done. It's done. So yeah, it's out in 1 week. Enjoy.